7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Evening, peoples. We're back again for more Chili Silly. This time we are going to have Stewart Tarnas, who's attempting the Crunchie. It's a League of Fire challenge, as you all know. But first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to bring in Corin Sloss. Hi, Corin.
Hey, Tony, you all right?
That's the wrong accent.
Just come on to go through a few of the things I bought this week.
That my eyesight's gone, but that accent doesn't add up. You're an imposter.
I can't do a Corin accent. I can't. It's the lockdown. I haven't had an haircut for months and months, and it's starting to get on my wig now.
No lab jacket neither. Imposter.
I do appreciate
that.
Hey, hello
there.
Well,
am I in competition, Corin?
You've got good hair there.
What we're really here for is this guy here, Stewart Tarnas.
Hello, Roger Trier.
Haha.
I can't see his comment, but Roger Trier's on the.
He says hello
on the stream. So evening, Roger. Good to see you. What I'm going to do temporarily while Stewart does his challenge,
Facebook user,
is I'm going to dump Stu out, and I'm going to dump myself out. So what does this mean, Corin?
Just kick me out altogether.
Just me and him, you say?
So, Corin, what it means is
quick.
You need your timer, right?
Yep.
So I'll just remove Stu a second. Right. If you bring your timer up on screen, I'll be gone. I'll be gone off screen. Yeah, I'll be gone, so your timer will be full open.
Quickly check what my hotkeys are. None of those. None of these. What were my hotkeys set to? No idea. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Apparently, this is my hotkey. Cool.
Right.
All good.
The challenge is 4 minutes to eat the Crunchie. But the second he's finished his Crunchie, whether he takes 4 minutes or not, as soon as he's finished, you can start his 4 minute burn time. Yeah?
Okay. It will take me about a second to reset the timer and restart it, but
that's okay.
I can do that.
So I'm going to dump me out so that you are bigger. What I will pre-warn you, Corin, is there's a possibility that Stewart will be doing multiples. So as he's coming close to the end of one, he'll start opening a second.
Right.
I'll see you in a bit, guys.
So 4 minutes to eat it and then a burn timer. How long's the burn timer?
I'll turn it then.
That doesn't look like it's going to work because of lag.
Oh, you got a cog.
Which is a bit of a shame. Stu, you might need to pop out and pop back in. You've got a bit of a bad lag there.
Yeah, 4 minutes burn time.
Yeah, that's a lot of lag. It sounds good.
Don't read that disclaimer. You've got lag.
Have I?
Yeah. Pop out, pop back in. Don't want him messing his challenge up.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to move my timer over a little bit. No, that's myself. Move the timer. There we go.
That's it.
Just to ensure it stays on screen.
Down a little bit too, if you can. Because then when I pop off, you'll go over to that side.
Okay.
Perfect.
They're good for you?
Should be perfect.
Good. I swear these goggles were straight a second ago.
Maybe it's your head that's wonky.
Oh, I know my head's wonky.
So
I bumped into a lot of things when I was a kid. I have a very wonky forehead.
Come on, Stewart.
So far, you didn't miss very much, Stu. All you missed was
An imposter.
yeah,
There was
an
we got
imposter
invaded.
and an attempt to read the disclaimer that failed because of lag. So we'll be bringing that person back in just a second. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I mean, we've been waiting a little while now, so no guarantees and all that.
While we're waiting for him, you could have been showing us what sauces you've had.
Oh, you want to see what sauces I've got?
We'll have a little look at one of them while we're waiting.
Yeah, all right. So first up, the mildest of today's two, because I only got a couple today. And as you can see, it's a very yellowy one, and it's not fuzzing this time. Ha-ha! So
And
this
we've
is
got
Hell's
him
Kitchen
back.
Hot Sauces. Oh, we got him back. Well, that's a slight sneak preview then, and I'll show you
Right,
that
still
properly.
We're going to do a lag test. Are you ready, Stu? Nah, he's still got lag.
Yeah,
we're going to do a lag test. Are you ready? Yes.
I think being again, we're better off just blanking it and doing it another time. I'll just do some tink today.
Yeah, just
Oh,
forget that.
There's no
Look, don't want to ruin it.
Just going to put from me.
Or you could always
Eh?
record it at another time. You can always record
yeah,
them
if you
too,
have to, you can always
sometimes.
record it.
But yeah, I'll blank doing it today because I wouldn't want it cutting out while I'm doing this, and I ain't got another camera set up.
Nah, it's not worth risking it if you've got a lag, because you might just suddenly freeze up too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's worth
You
saying.
do have a
this,
tendency towards freezing.
I'll have proper broadband soon, so I'll have
cool.
broadband set up in that week.
Nice. Hardwire it to your
it's better
phone.
off leaving the phone.
Hook your phone up to Ethernet.
Sorry?
Hook your phone up to
I'm just using my
Ethernet.
phone data at the moment. It's just my phone data at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hook it up to the Ethernet. Actually cable the
Yeah,
phone.
my broadband.
I know phones just don't take an Ethernet cable, but it would be hilarious to see you try.
What's even funnier is watching three idiots try to have a three-way conversation with lag.
Yeah, it's not going so well, is it?
We're all answering each other at different times.
Sorry.
No worries. I'll leave it and do it another time.
Wait one sec.
okey-dokey.
Just to test things. How does this look? Oh, that's still fuzzy.
That's gone
Okay.
funny again.
Yeah,
That
I
was
did try to
Keswick
fix
Market
it.
Curry.
Yeah, that was the Keswick Market curry covered in fuzz. Purely green screen fuzz.
Yeah, I'll
though.
back out and let you carry on and Cormac can do his review.
Yeah, I'll pop you out and we'll see if we can get another stream set up where there's no lag for some reason. I don't know why it happens at this time of the night.
Yeah,
See you later, dude.
See you. Great.
Gutted about that one. I was looking forward to that.
Yeah, that was sad. Hopefully we'll have his new internet soon and we can do things with him again.
Well, he is getting it connected up sometime this week, so
So should be better for next time.
still unhappy. That was going to be an epic challenge.
Still not good for today, but
Well, he might go
at
ahead
least
and
there's
do
a
it.
solution on the way.
He might just go ahead and record it and then upload it up. But anyway, what have you got to show us this week?
So the first one that I was trying to show you earlier is the Rocking Raster from Hell's Kitchen Hot Sauce. Now, I think this is an American one. Let me just quickly check. It's either American or German. Yeah, New York, right. So this is an American one. It's imported by Hotheads and also by Russell of Grim Reaper Foods. So you can get it from either, whichever your preferred importer is. And this one it's a Caribbean-style curry sauce with a fair amount of allspice and yellow Scotch bonnet in it. Pour some onto my spoon. There's not a vast amount left in this bottle, and it is a relatively thick sauce. This might take a second.
Does it remind you of any other sauces that we might be more familiar with?
Not particularly.
No, it's completely unique.
It is quite unique. It has elements of a Japanese or chip shop style curry, but it also has its own more Caribbean stuff going on. It has definitely has that yellow Scotch bonnet flavour in there in a way that none of those do. And it has some
And
very nicely spiced undertones as well.
Since you've only got very little left in the bottle, I won't ask you what your suggestions are to what you would have with it. I'd ask you what you've eaten it with.
Oh, things I've had it with in the past are, well, with curries to liven them up a bit, with stews to actually turn them into curries, and it's rather nice with scrambled eggs or egg mayo as well. Those are the things I've had it with. But, I mean, just your roast meat's probably good with it as well.
When you said egg mayonnaise, I thought, yeah, that sounds all right. A little bit of that in there.
Yeah. Makes real nice curried egg mayo. And yeah, it's got a good Scotch bonnet heat to it. Nothing too crazy, but definitely noticeable. And that's their Rocking Raster. The other one I've got from them today is their Cinnamon Ghost Punch, which, let's see if I can get that on camera a bit better. Come on. Come on. You can do it, camera. Show the artwork. No, it doesn't want to show that artwork for some reason.
Strange that.
You saw on the previous one, they have this sort of devil girl as their mascot.
Yep.
On this one, it's her again, but in boxing attire, beating up the ghost of Mike Tyson in what appears to be background based on Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. And yeah, this one is very cinnamon, but it's not sweet like you might expect of a cinnamon sauce.
I've noticed you've got a lot more of that left.
Yeah, not because I don't like it as much, but more because it's got a real kick to it, this one. Because yes, it's ghost pepper. What they don't tell you on the front is that it's also a mix of habaneros and Trinidad scorpion in there. So it's more than just ghost pepper heat. And then tomatoes, lime juice, vinegar, agave nectar, salt, cinnamon, garlic powder, and paprika. The garlic I don't get too much. The paprika, yeah, is kind of noticeable. But the cinnamon really is the spice that comes through most. And then the lime just adds a little bit of acidity to highlight the Trinidad scorpion and habanero in it.
With that one being cinnamon forward, what would you have that one with?
Ooh. And this one, it's mostly going to be meats for me. Maybe some sort of deeper redder stews or goulash or something. But I mean, mostly this one's going to be on meats because it's just a deep red chili flavor with a lot of cinnamon to it. And yeah, that's their Cinnamon Ghost Punch. And if either of those appeal to you, any of you, well, let me have a drink and then I'll continue what I'm saying.
No, you're right. That wouldn't be a favourite for me, Stu. Stu was saying it wouldn't be a favourite for me, that one, with it being cinnamon.
No, you're not keen on cinnamon, are you?
No.
I'd rather like cinnamon. I tend to prefer it in sweeter things than this, but
I used to like the little cinnamon sweets when I was a kid, the little chewy cinnamons.
Oh, chewy ones, right? Not the red hots then.
No, it was like a little bit like a Mento, but instead of being mint, it was cinnamon.
That sounds gorgeous. I would love those.
We used to get apple ones as well. Is there anything else you'd like to show us this week?
No, that's all I've got for this week. I haven't been able to grab a lot this time, but I've got a couple others on the way for next week, so hopefully I'll have a little more to show then.
Well, that'll
be it. You can get it from Hotheads, which is hot-heads with a Z.com, or you can get them from Grim Reaper Foods. I don't remember the web address for Grim Reaper Foods off the top of my head, but if I quickly check my bookmarks, yeah, just grimreaperfoods.com, that. So either of those stock Hell's Kitchen stuff. And you might even be able to find on places that stock them the what's it called? Real quick, the Solgard Scorcher, the mobile game tie-in watermelon one they did for one episode of Hot Ones. If
I've not seen that one.
sources are of interest to you. It only appeared on the one episode, so it's the least known Hot Ones source. But that alone is a point of interest to me.
Phil just said
Anyway.
the same as you. He prefers cinnamon and sweet things.
Yeah, you might be able to balance this out with something sweeter to... I don't know, you might get it to work in a dessert, but I feel like the lime adds a fair bit of acidity that might make that difficult. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, I think that's all from me this week.
Well,
Anything
with
more
that,
you'd like to add?
no, I just apologise for our bad lag monster that made the
Yeah,
challenge event not go ahead. So sorry
yeah,
about
that's
that,
a
Stuart.
shame.
And with that, I'll say thanks for coming, Corin. Nice to see what you brought this week.
Yeah. As Stuart Walker says, I don't know if on a bun is the only place cinnamon belongs, but definitely cinnamon bun or swirl, one of the best baked goods.
Cinnamon
Definitely
sweets.
a fan of those.
Just cinnamon sweets. The only place there should be.
And the red hots, I really love.
I'll have to have a look into them. I've never seen them, I don't think.
They're an American sweet. They're about yay big, really quite small actually, and they're just little red balls of cinnamon oil, and I think there's a little bit of capsaicin in them as well to just amp them up a little bit. But
As soon as you said they were,
by everyone here's standards.
as soon as you said they were an American sweet, we have had them.
Okay.
Adele picked them up from the Metro Centre. Them little red hots,
Yeah, they're little cinnamon balls.
cinnamon balls.
Yeah.
Anyway, with that, I'll say good night, Corin, and I'll
Yep.
boot you out like that and say, "Dush," and that one's in gone. I'm going to get myself out again. Sorry that the challenge couldn't go ahead. Stuart will be gutted himself. I hope he's going ahead and recorded it because he'll be all prepped up. But that was New Chilli-heads. I was Lucifer's son. That was Corin Sloss. I'm out of here. Bye, guys.